Hello Lolas. So anyway, back to the final thing that I want to say to you guys. Now I know that my video number 1 and number 2 may have sound like downslope, like everything is going downhill. So let me take you back up the hill and let me explain to you how I enjoy my love for the art. So number 1, when the hobby got too expensive for me, I learned to paint for myself, and I continuously try to grow within that that itself. That I try to learn to get better and better and better, not so that I can make more money or sell more dolls, but so that I can be even more so pleased with my own work and collect my own work. Which, like what you are looking at now, is 2 of the babies that I've painted. Gabby Gill by Claire Taylor, Awake, and then that is the Chloe Marie by Marita Winters. So I have redirected my focus on painting. It is a new stress reliever for me. It's a new way that I've been able to enjoy my love for the art. At the same time, I still find joy in interacting with like-minded people in the hobby that share a common interest with me. Not just the dolls, but the reason why I'm here for the dolls. There are still some great people within the community that actually are here for the love of the art and the socializing and interacting with people who don't seem to think that they are crazy, because they are adults who still love the dolls. I know that, you know, sometimes we call it playing with dolls. I don't necessarily, I like to say interacting with dolls, because I'm an adult. It does sound kind of crazy, like, oh, you're playing with dolls, but I guess in a way you can say we are playing with the dolls. We're dressing them, we're changing them, or photographing them. That's the one thing that as a kid you don't really do a whole lot, is the photographing, but you do dress them and, well, you do hold them and stuff. So I guess, hey, whatever you want to call it. But it's nice to find people who don't think that it's odd or, you know, crazy that we do that. So I enjoy it that way. I've also learned to tune a lot of stuff out. I know a lot of people may not believe this, but I actually don't really follow a lot of the gossip in the community. A lot of stuff come to me. A lot of people confide in me. A lot of people share a lot of stuff. A lot of people bring bones to me. And lately I've been sending them back with that bone. People say, oh, did you see so-and-so video? They said so-and-so and so. I think they were talking about you. Great. They didn't PM me, so they didn't want me to know. Or maybe they didn't have the courage to let me know. So it really doesn't quite matter now, does it? So I don't really worry about that as much. Or, oh, so-and-so is doing this. And it's like, you know, I just avoid being caught up in that, because people will get you where you're in a spot where you're like participating in the drama and you don't even know you're participating in it. Like people will say, oh, why don't you do a video on this? And then they go whispering so-and-so, and why don't you do a video on that? And then you don't know what's going on, but you're just thinking, oh, I'm just doing what a viewer asked me to do. And you find yourself in the middle of some drama or something or another. So I've learned to, you know, dance to the own beat, to my own beat of my own drum, or whatever, however that saying go, because I totally just messed it up, but you know what I meant. Girl, what? I also, instead of, like, it's only so much we can do within the community, right? Like the changing, the bottle feedings and all that and stuff. And to eliminate to where people, you know, say, oh, she's copying this or they're copying me. And for me to feel like I can have something of my own, because I like to create and come up with weird different things, I tend to just fall off into the role play. That's where you come in with Nikki and Mercedes and all of them and everything. And by the way, Nikki is going to get out of the hospital soon, just so you guys know. But but yeah, you know, that is my way of focusing on something other than the hearsay and the gossip and, you know, trying to keep up with the Joneses. And I mean that as the cliche, the saying, the Joneses, not literally somebody named Jones. Oh, that was kind of funny. No, it wasn't. But you know what I mean? Like, you just kind of do your own thing. Like, if I don't feel like doing a video for a day, I don't do it. If I don't feel like doing a video for 2 days, I don't do it. If I don't feel like doing a video for a week, I won't do it. So I do my videos as I feel like it. When I get in the mood for it, I will do my videos. But I like to do them when I'm in a good mood and not a bad mood, because I think it kind of comes through in my videos if I do. So yeah, I take the best parts of what I like out of the hobby. Like, I love doing the photography, taking pictures of the babies and stuff. I mean, I'm not a professional photographer, but I love taking pictures of the dolls. And so that's where I use Instagram and Facebook for the pictures and all that and stuff. I love seeing other people babies and stuff, so I go and I watch their videos and stuff like that. So all of those things, and sit down chats. I love live streaming, actually. It's one of my favorite things. So I do that, and now I'm doing the Dolly Drama Court TV, which is funny, but it can get a little messy. It can get a little petty. But it's another way, another outlet, another way for me to just do me, you know? So I've come to learn that, you know, if people like you, they like you. If they don't, they don't. And no matter what you do, you're not going to change the way they feel one way or the other. So therefore, I just do me and just enjoy it. And when there's times where stuff starts to really get to me, sometimes I shut down. I will do that. I will shut down. I will take a deep breath and remember why I want to continue being on YouTube and why I want to continue to be somewhat of a voice for the community, or, you know, just for me. So that's what I do. And as far as collecting, like I said, you know, things have changed in my life where I'm not able to buy the most expensive doll like I used to. So I'm changing the way I collect it again, you know, adjusting, because like I said, I could still do it, of course, but then I would have to sell to buy, and I really don't want to have to really do that a whole lot. Like I said, I might do it here or there, but I try my hardest not to have to do it right now. So, you know, I decided that, you know, sometime like Lily and Breefield will come out with a kit, you know, and the silicone kits, and you can do a long layaway on it, and I can do that, or do a short layaway and find a painter and pay them, and it saves me tons of money. And I found that I can be just as happy with that baby. So I've started to do that. I've also found my way back to loving my reborns again. And so now I'm getting into that, and I've been dressing all my babies out. And that's one of the other things I do off camera, as well as on camera, but more so off camera, is I've been like getting the babies dressed. And, you know, like I got these two dressed today. I took some photos of them, but I'll change them around the house. And, you know, just different babies doing different things, interacting with my dolls, and, you know, just dressing them. I have so many clothes. It's ridiculous. It's like, girl, what? I need to just empty out I said one day I'm just going to empty out all the bins and just put it in a big garbage bag and take it to the Goodwill and just drop it off and say good riddance. I'm not going to try to go trade nothing in or nothing. I'm going to take it, and hopefully some real baby will be able to use that stuff. And all the new stuff that I have hanging up in the closet and all that, I will use that. And then anything else that I want to buy that's new, I'll have room for it. Because right now, let me tell you, I have stuff busting out the seams of the drawers and bins, and it's ridiculous. So I really get a kick out of, you know, just like I said, dressing the babies periodically. I don't get a chance to do it as much as I used to because, you know, work and life, it just, you get busy, and, you know, with your family and children and stuff like that, it just gets busy. But most of all, I'm a homebody, and I don't interact with a lot of people outside of the doll world, social media, only because I just don't have time, and I don't necessarily like people crowding my space. So, you know, I have my friends that I hang out with. You know, we periodically will get together, catch up, do girl time, boom, we're done. I don't do the clubbing, I don't hang out, I don't, you know, so I'm mostly home anyway. So, you know, this is it for me. I'm fairly healthy and everything, but I just rather be home, and it's always been that way for me. Even when I was married and my kids were younger, the most I do is bowling and the movies and skating and the parks and the zoo and museums and stuff like that. You know how it go. But anyway, guys, I'm not going to keep you long, but I just wanted to end this on a positive note and let you guys know that I do enjoy the good ones of, you know, the good people in the community. I've met some wonderful people in this, and like I've said in many videos before, this hobby has really pushed me to do things that I've never thought I would ever do, like flying on a plane. First plane, I flew from Jacksonville to Denver, Colorado, and then I flew to Utah, and you know, and then I've traveled. You know, I've did dolly meetups, you know, in different states, and not different states, in different cities and stuff like that. And yeah, actually in different states as well. You know, when I went to Atlanta, that was different for me, and I took that trip all by myself. I felt like, oh, I'm a big girl now, look at me. And I got to meet, you know, a lot of the girls, you know, within the community. Some have YouTube channels, some don't. And it was really nice. It was really fun, and I would love to do it again. In fact, I wish that I could plan, you know, a meetup again and hook up with some of those girls again, and maybe, you know, take like a weekend trip or something. I don't know. But I really enjoyed it. So you know, the hobby brings a lot of good things too, but the negative is growing and increasing, and it's can be overwhelming. But yeah, you have to kind of refocus, and then you find those people that are your cup of tea, you know what I mean, and their flavor, you know. When I say that, I mean like you guys vibe, you seem like they think like you, or you guys share some of the same opinions. You're not going to share all the same opinions, but you know, and then that's who you know, you gravitate towards. But be open-minded to new people when they come in the community, because everybody's not going to be bad. Some people you know, you live and you learn. I'm trying not to be so guarded, but it's just the way that, you know, life has made me become. But you know, when you open yourself up, you never know what you could miss out on. You know, you might miss out on a great friend or something, or acquaintance, or whatever people want to call it nowadays. I know Liz from Mom Forever did a video, and that's MOM, the number 4 ever, did a video on friends and acquaintances and all that great stuff, and it was quite interesting. So you guys might want to check that out. But yeah, so I think we just bounce off of each other, and you know, when we get together and have a great time and share the dolls, it's great. So it is good stuff, guys. It is good stuff within the community. Sometimes you just got to take a long pause. As one of my friends told me before, just take a long pause, and you'll be okay. But anyway, guys, thanks for watching. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. As you know, there will be quite a bit of thumbs down, so you guys have to counteract that with the thumbs up, okay? And then comment below. Yes. and comment below and share this video. And like I said, don't forget, you gotta give it a thumbs up because you know
Mama,
I got what?
can we make a video 3 days?
Yeah. And so anyway, Gabby,
What?
tell them don't forget
To subscribe and click that subscribe button and turn on notifications, and don't forget to click that bell.
yes.